Hello students, ଆଜି ଆମେ data analytics ର ଗୋଟେ project discussion କରିବା which is nothing but EDA. The full form is Exploratory Data Analysis. So what is the objective of this project? The problem statement here it is given. Today 1.85 million different apps are available for user to download. Android user have even if more who's to choose. With 2.56 million, the project is all about that you have to analyze the number of applications in their play stores, their performances, their memory sizes, their number of downloaded, their everything. So you have to give an analytical view of all the applications which are present in play stores. So again, what are we going to do here? We are going to analyze the application data from the play store. So steps what we are going to follow: first step, data cleaning, then we will do exploratory data analysis. So let me define what is exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis means detail analysis. That means whatever the data set is given to you, you have to analyze everything. Means what are the features, what are the columns, rows, like age, gender, what are given in data. You have to go through each data. So I can tell exploratory data analysis means see carefully what are the given data. So basically, let me start these things for you. I am importing pandas as PD, numpy as np. So these are the libraries actually you have to start. Okay, so here I'm not discussing about this because I'm directly discussing on this project, so it will kill time. So these are the libraries you have to install in pandas for data frame, numpy for numerical calculation, matplotlib for visualization, and cbun also for visualization. Warning is there. You can turn to, and you also can do warning dot filter warning ignore. These are also libraries. So very first thing I'm reading the dataset which is from a source. That source is given here. And what is df? I'm declaring df as a variable which will hold. And what is why I'm writing pt over here? Pt, I have imported pandas as pt. So now onwards I will use pt as pandas. Okay, so that's why I'm writing pd. And this is a read csv. This is a function. It is there in pandas. So what will do, it will read these data to the data from the link given. Okay, so now the data is loaded. Then what I have written, df.head, and what you will do, df.head will return the top 5, means the first 5 of the data set. So here after the executing, I got the 1 2 3 4 5 first 5 entries of the data set given to you. You can clearly see. Let me have a look here. It's like that app, photo editing app, freelancing apps, paint app, category art and design, rating 4.1, review, size, install, type 3, price, content rating, genre, last updated. So there are different features of these apps given here in the data. Then I have written is the code df.save. df.save means it will return the number of rows and number of columns. So yearly it is clearly returning 10,800 rows and 841 rows and 30 number of columns. So the next code is df.info. These are the functions we have to remember. df.info, what will it give? It will give the detailed information like these are the 13. It's starting from 0. These are the 13 columns, non-value, count, data type. What are the data types? So these are the detailed descriptions of the each and every column given. Then I also can use df to describe. What does it do? Describe means it treats the data from mathematical point of view. Like it gives the count, it gives the mean, it gives the standard deviation, it gives 25% of this, it gives 50% of this. So these are the outputs I can get by using the code df to describe. So why am I using df? Because df is the data set variable which was declared before. So then going to next, what am I going to do is df dot is null sum. That means this line of code will help me. Is there any null value? Okay, So finally I'm getting, yes, a rating contains 14, 17, four number of null values. So I have to work on ratings because I have to basically remove the null values before entering into analysis. So okay, then I will go this for this code. This is not df dot head of 2. So what am I doing here? I'm interested to see the first two entries of this data set. Then what does it do? Df reviews unique. That means unique is a function. Again, if I'm calling this function, so it will return the unique values of the reviews column. Okay, so here I'm writing this column dot unique. So what are the unique values of this columns will be as output. Then again, review columns, I'm writing as type int. That means whatever is there in reviews column, the output is like some okay. So here is the code df dot save, which already is used. It will give the number of rows and number of columns. So df reviews str is numeric. Is numeric dot sum that means it will calculate whether these values are numeric. If it's numeric, then the sum will be like this 10840. So what are these actually? These are EDA. These are the steps of the EDA. Why are these the steps of EDA? Because we are going through different part of this data set. So we are going through mean, max, standard deviations, statistical point of view. We are going to also discuss about this categorical, like categorical variable is here. Wait. Like genre is a categorical variable. So here art and design. So different categories are there. So how to deal with this categorical variable apart from numerical variable? So let me, here the code is there, df copy. So another variable I'm creating df copy. That means what was there in df I will now store in df copy. So what am I doing here? I'm copying an index value of 10472. Okay, then again df copy reviews str is numeric. So then I'm going to here df copy reviews equal to df copy reviews as type int. So finally df copy info is giving us these informations like like category review. Yeah, these are the 12, sorry, 13 columns given in this data set. Then these are also uh, part of this. Now coming to certain functions here. Car to remove I have defined. These are the symbols, special character I don't want here. So plus I don't want, and this dollar sign I don't want. So calls to clean. That means in which column I need these changes. So these columns, installs column, price columns I have written. Then I have applied a for loop, and it is the catch how a for loop is applied in Python. So for item in cars to remove. So for items in cars to remove, that means these are the two items plus these three items plus then comma then dollar sign. For these three items in present over here, it will do like this for calls in calls to clean, and that means it is saying for these two symbols and for these two columns it will copy the columns and again replace in another instead dot replace item. That means whatever item is given it will be replaced. Okay, so then again df of copy unique dot unique means it will return the unique values of this data. So again doing this means again we are going to see the detail of this data set given to us, and this is nothing but EDA. So after doing EDA, let's do some observations. Okay. So what observation we can do from we can go from here. This is the first univariate analysis of numerical. There are two types of data, right? There are numerical data and categorical data. So how to deal with numerical data? So numerical dealing with numerical data, you can't deal a single data point. So for this you have to You have to consider two data points, right? If it is two, then it will be bivariate analysis. If you are considering one, then it will be univariate analysis. So if it is more than two, then accordingly trivariate. So that is not the point of discussion over here. So here we are going to discuss about univariate analysis and what does it mean actually. Um, Univariate analysis means here I am doing a figure that is representing the diagram which is drawn at the output. So what I'm doing here, font size is 20, font have weight bold alpha is given, y is given. Okay, so that means reviews and density. Density, so that means what? It is a density representation. I will take about the rating. So the density curve of rating is like this. So if I will say reviews, if I will say size, if I will say installs, so these are the density curves. So density, you know the density curves, the distribution curves. How does it get vary according to another? So that means it is the sorry, it's density curve represents how does it vary according to the time. Okay, exactly. So that means here what is happening, it is a time series relations where you can see clearly how it is responding. Like these are the cops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 cops given, and these are the output of the univariate analysis. So it doesn't come under ADA, but it still counts because it comes under visualization. Because at the end of the EDA, we need to do some visualization, right? So another visualization is there. Uh, and again it is from univariate analysis, so you can say you there is another pie chart given. So pie chart is giving the total contribution out of 100, out of 100%. You know that out of 100% it is 4.3 for business, it is 19 for family. So it is clearly given in this image that the 19% of the total space is consumed by the family apps. That means it is the highest. Okay, highest is 9.9. 9.9 is for game, then 8.6 for tools, then 4 for business, then 4.1 for. So these are the percentage of distribution. So that means out of this 100, you can clearly see family apps are there 19%, which is approximately 20%. So this pie chart gives us this information. So then again, we need to do something. There it is a last bar graph, and what is it about? These bar graphs gives us this between top 10. We need to know what is the top 10 apps. So how to know top 10 apps? Because this family the number of downloaded, so these family apps number of downloaded is more, so it is coming number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the output what I got from this. Okay, so and it's the final chart I move. Here what happens? Here the again I am trying to show some visualization for which game communication tools. That means here most popular categories popular categories means it based on the reviews. Popular categories means reviews. So although family app is coming in rank 1 in downloads, but popular is game. Okay, then communication, then tool, then productivity, then social, then photography, then family. So these two analysis gives us family comes in family family applications comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh rank in popularity, but where in contrary it comes in first rank in downloads. So that means family apps are getting more downloaders, but they're not most popular. So popular apps are game from game category. Okay, so this analysis also it is concluded from this figure, and which I did using Python codes. So this is all about the idea, and you can say also feature engineering. Why? What is feature engineering? Because um, the columns, whatever they are in the datasets, are known as features. So basically, it is the dataset initially given to you. Let me see the dataset. It is the dataset given to you. So what is there in dataset? They in there 13 columns are there. So 13 columns are there means there are 13 number of features. You can say like this, and the features are again classified as numerical and categorical. So here category is categorical, rating is 4.1, it is numerical. Reviews, number of reviews, it's also numerical. Size is 19 M means 19 MB is something, so it's also numerical. Number of installs is numerical. Type free, it's categorical. Price also numerical. So basically, if the column is in number integers like this, then the data will be numerical, and if it is some category type of, then the type is categorical. So basically, you will have to deal with two types of data. It can be a numerical, it can be a categorical. So if you are having two type of data, so you also are having two different ways to deal with two type of data. So dealing with categorical data and dealing with numerical data. So what I did here, I separated this categorical data and numerical data, and I finally created some visuals. These visuals you can directly copy and you can store somewhere in your computer, which can further added to the presentation which you are going to give. Rather, I say you can also do the same using Power BI, using W, but using Python it's like this. You have to write the codes. It is the visualization by coding, and these Power BI and the W are not the there you won't be allowed to code. That is an UI app, so you have to click on this whatever the charts are there, and then you have to select the data set. Then Tableau or Power BI will return these visuals. But here you are getting these visuals by writing the code. Okay, these 5 line of codes are written to get these visualizations. So in you have to. I'm not taking this detail because we can if you know these things then it will be very much easier. So these 5 lines codes, basically you need to learn how to draw graphs and how to plot graphs using Python. So that will come under data visualization using Python. So this is all about the project, and where you can add it in portfolio project, and you mention that in the project statement whatever is written over here. And the heading of the project you can write like EDA and feature engineering of Google Play Store app. Thank you for watching.